Hello everyone and welcome to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna, the Golden Country. Now, this is the long-awaited story DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This will likely contain, almost definitely contain spoilers for the main game, so if you haven't played or watched the main game, I highly recommend that you do. I will try not to talk over any cutscenes, and let's get started. We're gonna play on normal, because easy's boring.
The year was 3564. The 107th Indoline Praetor, Rhodalis, had sent an armed expedition against the country of Sia. Its capital, Amranta, fell overnight and sank beneath the clouds, along with the rest of the Titan. The destruction of Sia shocked all the nations of Allrest. Officially, the act was attributed to a military alliance led chiefly by Indol and the emerging power of Mor Ardain. In fact, it had been the work of one blade, the Aegis, a man known as Melos. Said to be the architect's word incarnate. Back then, neither Lora nor myself knew how closely his fate would prove to be tied with ours in the days to come.
You're that eager to die? Then allow me to assist. There's no end to them.
And it's not just the Vulcan Ferris. Even the Belufo's caught up in it.
Lora, can you smell it?
Huh. Ugh, it stinks like...
Yeah, no doubt about it. Blood. It's driving them crazy.
Approach an enemy and press R to target them. With an enemy targeted, press A to draw weapons. A character with their weapon drawn will auto-attack.
Alright, follow my lead.
They'll live to regret this.
With every auto attack hit, your arts gauges will fill up slightly. This is called Arts Recharge. With the gauge full, press the corresponding button to use the art. If you use an art at the precise moment an auto attack connects, you can cancel into the art without winding down from the attack. This is called action canceling. You can cancel arts into specials too, and by unlocking certain nodes on affinity charts, it becomes possible to cancel arts into other arts. A successful cancel will charge the special arts gauge more than usual, and it is worth learning this tricky technique if you want to maximize efficiency. A team is composed of a driver and their blades. The level, EXP, HP, strength, ether, agility, and dexterity, and luck stats are common to all members of a team.
I feel you.
Yeah, we got this. Hold the thorns.
Catch. My senses are heightened.
Yeah, we got this.
In battle, a team is split between vanguard and rearguard positions. The character is the vanguard. The character in the vanguard is the attacker, while the rearguard plays support. You, as the player, directly control the vanguard. The rearguard will attack and provide buffs automatically. Ow. When you receive an attack, the damage you took will be displayed as a red bar, indicating recoverable HP. This damage is healed by using a Vanguard switch. The recoverable HP will drain over time. Performing Vanguard switches whenever you can and keeping your HP high is the key to victory. When a team's HP hits 0, they'll be incapacitated. If you can't continue the fight, you'll be returned to the last landmark you passed without any further penalties. Once the rearguard gauge fills up in battle, you can press up or down to perform a maneuver called Vanguard Switch. When you trigger a Vanguard Switch, the rearguard will move up to trade places with the Vanguard while attacking with their switch art. After the switch, the new Vanguard's art gauges will be full, ready to be used immediately, so using a Vanguard Switch is a good way to press an attack.
You answer to me. More honed with each day.
That one blew me away.
Try harder.
You'll watch my back, right, Jim?
Okay, you can cancel into a Vanguard Switch. A special is a move that uses cooperation between the team members to great effect. Using arts will in turn charge the special gauge. This is called Special Recharge. When this gauge is full, you can press A to use a special. I'm still learning their attack patterns. Let's go for a tier 2 special.
Now we're getting into the rhythm.
We must look ahead.
You can charge the special gauge up beyond level 1 all the way up to 4, whereas level 1 has the Vanguard attack alone. Levels 2, 3, and 4 are a real team effort. But first, here's a free special gauge top-up, so you can try using a level 4 special and admire Lora and Jin's flawless coordination. When using a special, a button challenge will pop up on the screen. Pressing the right button at the right time is instructed, and the move's effect will be magnified.
I need your help here, Jin.
Good. I'm with you. Midnight Sun!
Now that's what I call some teamwork.
Lora!
Thank you, Jin.
Well, we've got room for improvement.
Of what?
This fighting style. It magnifies our strength, sure, but it leaves us wide open. When the sword is in my hand, you're left defenseless.
What, you won't keep me safe?
Huh?
I'll keep you safe always.
I'll keep you safe, always. You still remember that?
I've thought about it. Every day for these 17 years. I'll never forget it. The day you set me free from a life of misery.
I see.
The feature that the arrow is pointing to right now is the compass. The markers on it show you where Lora and her friends should go next. The number above each marker gives the distance to that objective. Also, if the objective is located above or below you, you will see an arrow pointing up or down. Now the arrow is pointing to the environmental info. This gives you the name of your current area as well as the weather and the time. The minimap gives you an idea of what's around you. Pressing L lets you... Pressing left stick lets you change its zoom and size, and the mark in the center shows your position and facing. Lastly, your current objective window. This explains what Lora and co should be doing right now. New tips have been added. Now a piece of important advice. Do you see that notification that said new tips have been added? In this game, you can check previous tutorials from the menu. The notification just now was to tell you that new options have been added to the menu. If you run into something you're unsure of while playing, go to the main menu, System Tips, to see if it has been explained there. Okay, so find your way out of the Lacerian woodland. I doubt this will be a completionist playthrough. I might try and get extra stuff off camera. Lacerian Woodland, where you are right now, is a special kind of area known as a landmark. All Rest features 3 kinds of areas: locations, landmarks, and secret areas. You can instantly travel to any previously discovered landmark or secret area from the skip travel menu found in the main menu.
Spoiling for a fight? Happy to oblige. More trouble?
I feel it.
Yeah, we got this.
Lora, let's switch.
Try this on the side.
Chill stroke.
If you cancel into arts using the third, you strike. Your auto attack strikes in a 1-2-3 combo.
I will go stronger still.
1, 2. I did that too early. That was the third one, basically.
Think you can keep up, Lora? Catch. Rest in peace.
So figuring out exactly the which hits in a combo are the first, second, or third one, which can be trickier to figure out than you'd think.
Never again.
You're a lifesaver.
Can be very useful if you want to maximize damage. Ah, crap.
I feel you.
Break! Now we're getting into the rhythm.
Topple.
Can't just leave it there. We're doing well.
Snow blast.
It's not working out.
Hey, come back to me. Chill stroke.
Okay, those lines that they just did now imply that the characters are too far away from each other in order to get proper affinity gain.
Snow blast. Think you could keep up, Lora?
You'll watch my back, right, Tim?
Catch.
I can still improve. I have to.
So I've played all of Xenoblade Chronicles, the original game. The combat's a bit different in this, but I get the general. It's still the general same.
Spoiling for a fight? Happy to oblige.
I'll protect you.
Thanks.
So Lora's Art Hungry Snake spawns an HP potion that I can pick up to get my health back,
I feel you.
and it also inflicts break. Jin's Switch Art causes topple.
We're doing well.
Snow blast.
Am I good? Take it!
Not bad, right?
Ah, crap, I screwed that one up.
We'll leave the enemy in our dust.
So the order of abilities is, of special actions is break, then topple, then launch, and then slam. Lora has break as an ability,
Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
and Jin can topple with his switch art.
I feel you.
You read my mind. Can't
let's
just
switch.
leave it there. I like the way this is going.
Looks like I can switch
I need something besides.
from an art. I don't need to unlock any abilities to do that.
Dream team confirmed.
Think you can keep up, Lora?
Take this.
No blast.
So Jin right now
I wish
has a
the
bunch of
battle could have
abilities that we
avoided.
can't take
But
full
that's war
advantage
for you,
of.
I suppose.
We can't take full advantage of because we don't have other party members. Right.
Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
Help, Jin, I'm trapped.
Heart of Thorns! Catch!
Senses are heightened.
You read my mind.
It's my turn.
Take this!
So, as I was saying, Jin has arts that increase damage depending on where you hit the enemy, what direction you hit the enemy from.
No blast.
Take this! We're in perfect sync.
Zero blade.
I did it again.
With each day.
And we obviously can't do that because the enemy will always be focusing on us. But we'll get more party members eventually, and they'll help take the heat.
What happened? Are you alone?
Looks like the only survivor. These burn patterns don't look like Malice's handiwork. Must have been humans. Looting and pillaging while the world burns.
Hey, it's okay. Would you like to come with us? You don't have to worry, really. We're all good people. Promise.
Can you walk? You can. Good going.
And your family? Were they there with you? Should we go back and...
Mikhail.
Hmm?
My name is Mikhail.
Oh, right. I'm Lora. And he's...
I don't have a family. I was sold to this village from Estem. So I'm all alone.
I see. Right then. Starting today, we're going to be your new family. We'll take you back to our friends and...
You people? You're strangers. You don't have to pretend to care.
You don't beat around the bush, do you? He's gonna be a handful, this one. Though really, I was just the same once. Very well. Friends first then, not family. How's that sound?
Lora,
What's up?
I'll scout the area. Look after him.
Oh, of course. Be careful. And Jin.
I know.
What was that you said, Baldric?
The Cian capital of Omrantha has fallen. Or rather, it was annihilated. Praetor Redalis.
So it has come to pass after all.
Respectfully, you aren't much of an actor, Eminence. It appears you are not surprised at all. We heard disturbing rumors circling among the Magisters. Amalthus, whom you recently elevated to Quester? People wonder if this calamity has anything to do with that man's blade. With such extraordinary power, is it really wise to,
No matter whose power affected it, it is sure to serve the greater glory of Indal. The architect will surely be pleased.
Eminence, do you believe it can be controlled?
If it cannot, I will let him take the blame. I have spoken. Thank you for your report, Magister Baldric. You may return to your duties.
This looks like a good spot to set up camp. I'll start preparing the food. Should be able to get my hands on a few choice ingredients around here if we find some Tornan trout, deviled onions, and sour avocados. I could stew them together. You like trout, Strawloo, right? It's absolutely divine. You'll join us for a bite to eat, won't you, Mikhail? I guess. Perfect, then let's set to work and hunt for those ingredients. All three of those things should be easy to come by around here. No need to travel off the beaten path. So now we're introducing collectibles. Party formation has changed by one member who's not even active. What you're looking for right now is a collection point. Check here to uncover collectible items. You'll find collection points all over Allrest, and each area will have its own selection of items to discover. Also, there are some collection points where you can use Blade's field skills to find special collectible items that you couldn't get otherwise. The collectibles that you find are sure to come in handy during your adventure, so if you come across a collection point, be sure to check it out.
Good work, everyone. I'm all adventured out. This is
Let me know
becoming
if you want to
addictive.
rest.
Okie dokie, there's one.
Aren't we intrepid?
Another. Let's take a dip.
All
Bug.
right, follow my lead.
I won't enjoy this.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, I didn't time that right.
My senses are
I
heightened.
like the way this is going. Spinning wheel!
It's my turn. Star slap.
We're doing well.
Yes, this overconfidence leads to carelessness.
The rest of you hardly even broke a sweat. Ugh! These guys should be no problem.
They'll live to regret this.
Ooh, that did a lot of damage.
My senses are heightened.
Now we're getting into the rhythm.
We must look ahead.
Break!
Thankfully, health does recover
This is
between
becoming addictive.
bouts of combat. Not instantly, but close enough.
This is becoming addictive.
Okay, let's go make camp. Thank goodness someone set a campfire for us ahead of time. Right, we've got our ingredients. Fire's nice and toasty. I think we're all set for the night. Jin, would you mind making a start on the cooking? I'll get right to it. The blade's doing the cooking. Got a problem with that? Better Jin than me. If I were in charge, I'd probably end up losing a limb peeling the veggies. It's not all one-sided, though. Lora has her own talents, like making charms. That I could never do. Right, we make up for each other's strengths and weaknesses. Blade or driver, no one has to shoulder all the burden. Huh. Okay, I'm going to make a start on the trout straw. It won't take long. Craft pouch items that can improve your battle
Don't spoil your appetite before I'm done. It came together nicely.
Minus 2% ether damage taken.
How sad. That village, I mean.
It is.
That blade, Malos. He didn't do that, did he?
The towns raised by the Aegis were completely obliterated. I plan to inform the mercenaries of this.
How could a person do something so awful?
Anyway, you should rest now. We should be able to meet up with Hayes tomorrow.
Oh, yes. I wonder if she's found any leads on Mother. I hope so, anyway.
I'll prepare food, then rest up.
Oh, that's kind of you. Thanks.
That really hit the spot. You know, I really can't think of anything better than waking up to Jin's cooking. Scrumptious. You scarfed that down quick. I want seconds. Mikhail, relax. He's not gonna bite you. Don't let the whole moody thing fool you. He's genuinely concerned about you. Moody thing? Look, if there's anything you need, just tell us, alright? Nuh-uh, I'm fine, really. Okay, I hear you. Listen, I know Jin can seem a bit scary, but he's really very gentle, and you get used to him. Poor Jin. I just need to clean up here, then we can move out. Feltley can't be far now, can it? Where we're meeting up with Hayes. That's right, there's still a way to go, but if we can keep to the road, it won't take long. Certain places out in the wild allow you to make camp. The 3 things you can do at the campsite are resting, crafting, and chatting. Use bonus EXP to level teams up. I probably won't be doing that unless I have trouble with a boss. Craft, use collectibles to make items. Be doing plenty of that. And speak with allies for advice on how to proceed. I might do that, but it depends on if it'll be useful if it ends up on camera. As you can see, camps are places for preparation and growth. While entering a new area, it's worth scouting out the next campsite first. Crafting is one of the actions available in camping. It expends collectibles to create pouch items as well as valuable unique items with particular properties. As your adventure progresses, you can obtain more recipes to expand your crafting repertoire. For example, by completing chests or raiding treasure troves. Pouch items can be set inside a driver's pouch to empower that driver's team for a fixed duration. You can always create more by crafting them at a campsite, so use them as much as you can, for instance, when preparing for a difficult battle ahead. So, basically how this works is we go to Lora, we go to our pouch,
You knew I'd like this, didn't you?
and we shove the Trout Strawloo into the pouch. Don't ask me how that works. So, in this case, Jin likes fish type foods. Oh, can I choose to play as Jin from the get-go? That's a disadvantageous. It's no good to play as Jin first, because Laura's the one with break, and Jin has topple, so... Let's see. Key affinity reward number 2. Veggies.
Aren't we intrepid?
There's a gold collection point over here.
Aren't
Impressive
we
tree.
intrepid?
Yeah, that's one impressive burned down tree. It's impressively
Aren't
burned
we
down.
intrepid?
No, I meant to actually do that. Oh, this place is gorgeous.
Aren't we intrepid? These guys should be no problem.
They'll live to regret this. Never again.
Nice, Jin blocked for us.
I feel you.
You read my mind. Spinning wheel!
I'll protect you.
You're like heart of thorns!
I feel you.
Yeah, we got this!
Rest in peace.
Break!
I feel
Can't just leave. Now, try
Snow
this on the
blast.
side.
Boom. That's what I call a killer combo.
Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted. Not working.
Up. The enemy deflected my attack.
My senses are heightened.
You read my mind.
It's my turn.
Try this on the side. Best of luck.
Ah, he launched. Enemies can sometimes inflict launch, break, topple, and launch on themselves, and that disables you from doing so, unfortunately. You can do the next one in the combo, though. So, like, for example,
Overconfidence leads to carelessness.
But that's war for you, I suppose.
if I had Slam when he launched himself, I could
Aren't we
have
intrepid?
slammed him.
Uh-oh. I think we've
jumped.
been spotted. Heart of thorns!
Oh, I'm getting extra damage because the enemy's attacking me from this side.
Break! Spinning wheel!
It's my turn.
You're doing well. Take this!
I will grow stronger still.
Fortitude. This way. That way? Oh, have I been going backwards? Oops. Go figure. I'm just that dumb. See, this is why they put compasses in games these days. Back in my day, there were times where you had to just figure out where you were going. There was no aid. The basic way of how you figured out where you were going is you'd have an item that you didn't have before. I see something red up here. Indigo slate piece. I'm sure that'll be... Red items are key items.
Aren't we
Typically for
intrepid?
a quest So we'll get something, we'll probably get a quest later for looking for those. What level are we? Okay, we're 6. We can probably afford to skip some battles at this point. Hey, look, a treasure trove. Ah, it looks like you found a treasure trove. You'll discover troves of many shapes and sizes as you journey across all rest. Some of them might be locked, so you won't be able to get to the goods unless your blades have the right field skills, but it's always good to check first.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Yoink.
Aren't we intrepid?
I'll play as Jin for a little bit. I want to hear what his lines are. Whoa. How strong are you? Oh, I have to kill you.
Here we go.
Here we go again.
I'm sorry, but you have to die. It's for a good cause.
Chill stroke.
Did that miss?
I like the way this is going.
Yeah.
Ah, I did that too soon.
Snow blast.
You'll watch my back, right, Jin?
I feel you.
Break!
Rest in peace.
Spinning wheel!
Open wide.
There's another one back here.
Take the initiative.
Lay the smack down, Jin.
Chill stroke.
I like the way this is going.
Ha! I concur. Snow blast. Star slash.
I like the way this is going. Back into the fray.
Catch. Open wide.
Harvest storms!
Rest in peace.
And there we
I'd
go.
rather we didn't have to deal with all these encounters.
Let's hurry on ahead.
Okay, let's... The most efficient combination of these two is definitely to have Lora
Can
as
we use this?
as the first vanguard. As you probably noticed, the bridge ahead is out. It's an obstacle, but it's not an insurmountable one. Using the blade's field skill might provide a solution. Check out that withered tree up ahead and witness Jin's field skill at work. Incidentally, if you'd like to know more, blah 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 blah. There are many places in the world of All Rest where you'll need field skills to proceed. Even if an obstacle seems impassable at first, it's worth getting a bit closer to see if you can do something about it. Yeah, right after I kill this.
Here we go again.
Chill stroke.
So Jin's really good for raw damage,
We're doing well.
Ha! I concur.
whereas Lora has her own strengths.
Take this. We're
Star
doing well.
slash.
You'll watch my back.
I keep timing that wrong.
Open wide. Rest in peace.
Break!
I feel unstoppable.
Time for one
And he's
last push.
dead. So this should use
With
switch
all my
sword
might.
play. And there's our bridge. There's fish down there. And a treasure trove. I want it. Gimme, 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 gimme. Ow.
Better be good.
Ooh, we got a new chip. So, Lora has an actual weapon, but Jin is a blade, so he uses his own... He's born with a weapon, so to speak. So, to change the weapon that he uses, you use chips. So we have just unlocked the Fang chip. Gives us less block rate, but increases our attack and our critical hit rate, which is pretty good for someone who's basically raw damage. Oh, did I get some ox cores? Ox cores for blades are, yeah, sure. They're the accessories for blades, basically.
We've been found.
Ah, crap. Miss, I just increased my accuracy by 20% during the day. Are you kidding me?
We're doing well.
Snow blast.
Back into the fray.
My senses are heightened.
Boom.
Yeah, we've got this.
Can we use this?
Oh, the combat in this game is so satisfying. And that was before the DLC. It's super satisfying now. Yeah, we're not gonna fight that thing. That's a level 43. Another thing this game does really well is interweaving strong enemies with weak ones.
Can we use this?
How close are we to our objective? Relatively?
This is an unfamiliar vista.
Nice one.
Up. If you try targeting all sorts of enemies, you'll occasionally encounter one whose targeting icon looks different from that of normal enemies. We call those unique monsters, and they're a bit special. Unique monsters are much tougher than the regular kind. Even the strongest drivers in All Rest often have trouble with them. So if you take down a unique monster, you'll surely earn the respect of people all over All Rest. That said, they're not a challenge for the faint-hearted. You'll want to make sure you're prepared if you plan on surviving the powerful attacks they often wield. If you defeat a unique monster, a tombstone will remain at the site where it fell in memory of its legendary life. Some even say that if you press A at the tombstone, the monster will rise from its grave to reclaim its former glory. Oh, will it now?
Can we use this?
We probably don't want to go up against that one. Yeah, no. No, not happening anytime soon.
Can we use this?
We need more party members and higher level in order to deal with that. I see a Titan ship in the background there. I'm actually gonna call this episode here. I already love this game so far. I already love this DLC so far. I've loved this game before this. So definitely expect more of this to come. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks everyone so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like to let me know and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I hope you all have a wonderful day and I'll see you in the next video.